Peace, love, and light, my kings and queens. Welcome to Exotic Empress Tarot, and this video will be all about the third eye. I don't know if y'all can see my little bling bling up there, but the third eye, okay? And speaking of its location, there's this kind of fight or dilemma on if the location is between the eyes or the center of the forehead. So whichever one resonates for you, I can understand the dilemma. I feel like I tend to relate to the in between the eyes, but considering it's associated with the pineal gland is in the center of your brain between, the left and right hemisphere. So that would associate more with the center of the head, but y'all deal with that, okay? But it is the sixth chakra. The color associated is like indigo, so this kind of deep blue, even maybe like a purplish kind of blue. So funny that this card is at the bottom, justice. So this kind of could be the color of the third eye chakra. Some people call it the brow chakra. Once again, that's like a personal preference, okay? The element is light, okay? So we'll be talking about facts dealing with the third eye chakra. We'll go over a strong chakra, a weak chakra, and having too much brow chakra. We'll touch on body and health. We'll talk about an exercise, the affirmation, as well as the spiritual link, of course, okay? So it deals with like knowledge and clarity, returning to spiritual order, or like the connection with the spiritual world, okay? That's like the basic purpose and concepts, all right? The planet is Jupiter. The zodiac sign is Pisces. It's yang, masculine, and positive. As I stated, it deals with the pineal gland. The sense associated is sight, okay? And a mantra that you can chant and or listen to is You may see it as O-M-M-M-M-M, or even A-U-M-M-M, okay? So the music is like sacred songs and music, okay? And if you want to do work with the third eye as far as it pertains to stones, you want to use amethyst, lapis lazuli, black obsidian, purple fluorites, or sugalites. I hope that's how that's pronounced, okay? And then you have essential oils that you can use. And you want to, all essential oils, I say that you should use a carrier oil, but obviously you want to put it between the brows or the center of the forehead. You want to place it there, okay? And you have patchouli, you have cedarwood, and you have lavender, okay? And the archangel to work with would be Metatron, okay? So as far as its location, as I stated, center of the head and in between the eyes, okay? The pineal gland, all right? Its basic purpose. So it does, by being so high vibrational, it does rule such things as ESP, which is extrasensory perception. So that's just kind of related to like spiritual gifts and divine gifts, okay? You can look that up to get like, further details. I actually suggest that you do that, all right? But like the ability to contact and receive messages from spirit, okay? Channeling messages from the higher realms, the divine realms, the spiritual realms, from your spirit guides and ancestors, etc. Okay? And it also deals with spiritual healing, okay? On a more mundane level, you have like self-knowledge, okay? Or even like inner knowledge, esoteric knowledge. Well, that's kind of more high vibrational, but knowledge, okay? And taking responsibility, for your own actions, pretty much, okay? Which that one was also in the throat chakra. Um, let's go into the affirmation and some exercises. So the affirmation would be I see. So you want to start it off with I see, and then you can get as personal as you want. You know, I see the truth of the matter, etc. Whatever is going on in your life, okay? And so, exercises. So, you want to focus on your inner gaze at a like indigo orb spinning in between your eyebrows, okay? You may want to close your eyes while you do it. And it says, imagine your brow chakra is a balloon. And as you breathe in, you feel it growing with, you know, your life force. And yeah, so every time you breathe in, just kind of imagine it getting like bigger and bigger and bigger, okay? Another exercise you can do is simply keeping a dream journal and writing down your dreams. Not only like your ambitions and aspirations, but I also feel like your actual physical dreams that you have. You should do that, okay? That'll help you align and balance your third eye chakra, okay? Enjoy doing like, you know, create anything creative, any type of craft, any skill or talent that you have, okay? Tap it into that will help you tap into your third eye. And stargazing, okay? So doing some stargazing will also help you align with your third eye chakra, okay? So let's talk about a strong chakra. Um, so this is where it gets in between, like straddling the fence between, like, you know, our world and then, like I said, the spiritual world, you know, other realms. So 3D, and then you having going into like 4D and 5D different dimensions, okay? Um it's obviously highly concerned with visions, you know, as I stated with dreams and visions, okay? And like clairvoyant visions, okay? And like I said, information that comes from your dream world as well as like signs, symbols, and synchronicities around you, being able to tap into those kind of things, okay? Whether it's through numbers, colors, animals, um, etc. Okay, it's like your second sight. You know, like I said, seeing with your third eye, you have your first sight through your eyes, and then you have that second sight through your third eye that sees through people and seeing their true intentions, regardless of what the facade that they could be putting up. Okay. Um, it also mentions tarot, so it suggests that um, this pretty much easily opens your third eye chakra, is pretty much what it states in particular. So, yeah, people with their third eye, like they would probably do well in tarot, okay? Visualization, okay, obviously sight and third eye. Meditation, seeing auras around people. So those type of people that can see auras, you have a strong third eye chakra, okay? Your intuition, you be in tune, you be popping with it. You see all your messages and guidance and all of that, okay? Um, this sector also rules like thoughts, ideas, inspiration, finding your way through dilemmas and being, you know, able to move forward, you know what I'm saying, into the next situation, so to speak. It's highly associated with your memory, not like the negative necessarily aspect of it, but as far as like learning from past hurts, okay? You're, you know, just kind of a decent person. You tend to be faithful. You have sympathy for others. Clear sights, idealism, integrity, okay? And you can even take care of others who like need your strength, You know what I'm saying? So you're able to work with energy will, you know, possibly even be like the alchemist, you know, turning a bad situation into a good situation, okay? Seeing even the, you know, the silver lining in a bad situation, okay? These people would do well in careers in government, okay, insurance industry, money management, fundraising, civil engineering, and even like town planning. You know, so you thrive well in those sectors because you're like a visionary. You can visualize something, see something, have this idea, and actually put it, like manifest it into reality. You know what I'm saying? Like these people write screenplays and etc., and are able to actually make it happen and it manifests. You're actually seeing your idea come to light. That's that visionary aspect of it, right? Now, if you have too much brow chakra, okay, um, you tend to like ignore or try to make excuses for your bad behaviors. You're very judgmental. You tend to hide from the truth, okay? You can be like bossy or domineering, insensitive, you know, full of support, superiority, that kind of thing. You have little concern for others and their needs and their desires. You're just all about your own needs and desires, okay? And its extent, you can even like be so, get so into the spirit realm that like you kind of lose touch with reality, okay? These people can even tend to be like racist or like xenophobic, you know what I'm saying? So let's not have too much brow chakra going on, all right? Now, those people that have a weak brow chakra, right? These people tend to lack self-confidence or lack self-esteem, insecure, you know. They're overly sensitive and like easily hurt, you know. They feel inadequate, you know. They easily believe other people that talk down on them, you know. um, they overanalyze or over rationalize situations, you know, until they're scared or they can't focus, you know, and then they don't seem to achieve much, you know, when they're in that energy. They'll sacrifice themselves too much for others and maybe for the sake of keeping peace or whatever the case may be. They can be envious, you know. Um, and can tend to like isolate and be lonely or feel lonely, you know. um Now, one little random rare thing is the third eye chakra is actually highly associated with the relationship you actually have with your mother, okay? And like as I was saying, if you have a weak one, this can like flat out be a result of um the relationship you have with your mother. Pretty much she hurt you, or she used you, or she tends to manipulate you, okay? You'll probably end up having a weak third eye, okay? Body and health. So being that it's the head, you know, it's the brain. You can have headaches or like migraines, feel like dizzy. You can have these hot flashes, sweating, bloating, but it is associated with the nervous system, okay? And it rules like the left eye in particular, okay? But everything involved in the head, all right? And it does like, you know, rules movement and coordination. Now, last but not least, we have the spiritual link as it pertains to the third eye, okay? And it's like the seat of the soul. The third eye is the seat of the soul, your brain. It's like indicates this inner being and the source of creative energy. You know what I'm saying? Hence your ideas. It is associated with the Akashic records for those of you that are familiar with that, and like past lives, if you subscribe to that belief, and like emotional intelligence and maturity, okay? Obviously intuition and inspiration, and like I said, messages from the spirit. And so you're definitely would be clairvoyant for sure, okay? um and then last but not least, spiritual bath that you can do is putting a cup of coffee or two in your bath water, and that will help you align your chakras, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that helped and resonated. I love you, and namaste.